Leap Academy is a school within a school that is designed to allow for opportunities to develop entrepreneurial learners and to have impact on the world at the same time. Students are entirely crafting their own learning.
The students in Leap Academy start by getting into teams to work on group projects. The group projects are determined by the team, and after a consensus is reached on what they want to explore, they start to put in plans in motion. We get together as often as possible to try to push these projects forward.
So in Leap Academy, we're split up into teams. I'm in Team Precious. And in Team Precious, we work on 3 projects, like in 3 group projects.
The Kambale Legacy Drive project is a project where we're taking the sort of old goods of this year's departing families and trying to supply new families with those same goods. It's doing 2 things at once. It's reducing the amount of first consumer sort of purchasing that goes on, and it's reducing obviously the waste that's generated from throwing things away, but then also making a bit of cash for Kambale so that we can fund other projects that Kambale does.
The Subic Strainer project is basically a project where we saw the issue of like very, very dirty Subics.
We all see these irrigation canals and often notice that it's not just organic waste that's floating down.
People just dump everything, like plastic and waste and whatever, and even diapers, they just dump it into Subics because they're like, if I don't see my trash anymore, it's just gone. So they kind of like shift their problems away. So this is like a pretty huge issue, and we saw the issue and started thinking about what we can do about it.
We wanted to create some kind of trap to catch the inorganic waste. So we came up with a kind of windsock style net that you can dump in the river and over the course of a day collects waste.
So we build up nets. We build them up on our own and with second graders, grade 2B, and so we attach them to Subics, like pretty big Subics. There's a huge Subic system like close to the school, and we just put them in on one day and take them out on the next day to collect plastic in it. And we also collect data which circumstances have an effect on our project. It's giving benefits to the environment and to like everybody who lives here. So in Precious Plastic, we started to think about a method to build up a machine. We should shred plastic, which would basically take plastic bottles and whatever, like all the plastic waste that is in green school, and shred it.
Our hope was to be able to design a plastic, or not design, but create a plastic shredder. So a lot of our time was spent trying to understand exactly what the needs were to make this machine, and then reaching out and finding out who could help us build it.
In the next step, we could use another machine to take the plastic, like the shredded plastic, and produce 3D printer filament out of it. If we would build up those 2 machines, we would create a pretty green way to use a 3D printer.
What's special or unique about Leap Academy? I mean, quite a lot. We are able to do things in Leap Academy that you can't do in normal school. It's unique in the who's accountable. Students are accountable to themselves in Leap Academy, whereas largely in normal school programs, students are accountable to the teachers.
In a regular class, while you do a lot of projects and you might create a lot of products, they're generally for the class alone, whereas here, what we're generating are things that we can point to in the community and say, oh look, we've changed this about our community, we've helped improve this, so it's a lot more tangible.
They are learning what they want to be learning and doing projects that they want to be doing.
Just by being in this so far, I've learned a lot about myself and my motivation, and it's required me to do a lot of research and take a lot of initiative. And it's really given me an idea of how much work is really put in the real world.